Hello all, this is the Gypsy Hermit Tarot. Welcome to my channel. If you'd like to donate to my channel or book me for a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. So this is going to be a twin flame divine masculine thoughts and feelings for the divine feminine reading. Already at the bottom of the deck, I have protected. This is a protected soul connection. This is not something anyone could ever break apart energetically or on the soul level. It can never break. Like it can never, ever be broken. Some people do try and find a way to cut the tie in this world's life, but it really has to do with them being stuck on it, right? Which twin flame journey is not for you to be stuck. So I don't know about all of that. I would have to do research before what I've been learning about soul connections. You can't disconnect yourself with yourself. So you're always going to be connected to your twin because that is yourself in another person. It is you. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to do a talk about it. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, but we'll see. You need to unlock the magic within. That's about being more, and this is for the masculine, being more devoted to your growth, being more spiritually aligned, being, freeing your energy, not always doing the things that you do that are toxic, taking breaks from it, having days where it is just about your peace, your zen, things like that, okay? So anyway, I'm going to get some overall energy. Oh, just so you know, the masculine, it's almost like you're grieving, because in between this 10 of cups is the 9 of swords and the 5 of cups. It's like you're afraid. Ooh, you're sad because you're afraid you might not experience this in this lifetime. This is a 3D, as they say. It's a worldly. Oh, why can't I get this? I'm trying to get it. I usually can do it. Okay. This is like a worldly condition for a twin. It's like you're sad because you miss her. And she is your happiness, right? And you want that long term. You would love to have happily ever after, but you're worried that it'll never happen. And that makes you sad. You're sad because you miss her, and you're sad because you feel like, or you're worried that it will never happen. Right under that is the star. It's like everything you want, it's your healing. And you need to heal your fears. You just need to heal your energy. Anyway, look at the feminine though. Oh, Lord. The feminine is releasing herself from you. You are her ideal. She is her own ideal. I mean, wouldn't it be nice if we could just have ourselves? As much as we, as feminine, go into hermit mode and we're happy. It's like, I don't have nobody cheating on me. I don't have anyone, denying that they love me or whatever. But in the masculine, her ideal is herself. In her masculine, it is that's who you are to it. You're the same. But she's releasing it. She's feeling like she has to release it now, or she's released it in the past. However, it's still protected though. Look at this. Look at this. 2 cards of protection. It's still a protected bond, masculine. It's still a protected bond. You need to pray. Talk to your angels. You need to pray. You need to pray. No matter if you're Native American, African, Aborigines, African, whatever you are, European, Asian, whatever you are, you need to pray. Because this is worry. This is God saying, but you're protected. It's a protected bond. She's like the mother of believers. The believers, the servants of God, those are divine feminines and masculines. at the highest level. Some of the people in the collective believe that they don't have to believe in God, that they've now, and I've seen this on TikTok too, and it's true. To think that you can replace God with the universe that He created. So you're going to worship a created thing instead of the creator of all of this, and expect to be the highest. You're not. And maybe you only want to go this far, and maybe you know what I mean, and maybe you want to still have some ratchetness in your life, or whatever it is. Whatever it is. Khadijah is the type of feminine. She's the mother of believers. She says, I am spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. Meaning, she masters being a provider of stability in this world, and she masters her devotion to God at the same time. That's all I'm going to say about that. Let's get some overall energy for how the masculine thinks and feels about the feminine, okay? Overall energy. How does the masculine think and feel about the feminine right now? Overall energy. How does the masculine think and feel about the feminine right now today? How does the masculine think and feel about the feminine? Okay. Oh, that's why this was underneath. It needs to go here. What's funny is, bottom of the deck, stifled, bored, and stuck. Masculine feels like the feminine in her hermit mode is bored and stifled and almost a prisoner in hermit mode. He's passing so much judgment because he is projecting the fact that she may be stuck, and she may be stuck in certain ways. She may be stuck because her children are driving her crazy. She may be stuck because, but I really don't feel like the feminine is stuck on the masculine. Not all of us. Not all of us. I think if she's stuck on the masculine, it's that she does not want to take a lover outside of the masculine. And that may keep her stuck. He's aware that she's in a kind of stuck behavior, but he really sees her like he's trying to feel her energy. Like he's really trying to, he's trying to chill himself out. He's turning within. He's trying to be more grateful, count his blessings for the things that he's had in life that have been awesome. He already has the signs on who is his feminine. Like he already knows. And he's had a recent epiphany with this breaking dawn. He's had a recent epiphany that there is a clear solution to their problem of not coming together or not being together. So he's feeling kind of hopeful. But at the same time, it's like, how when you first come into religion or you first come into awakening or whatever, you can be a little braggadocious like, well, I'm elevating, I'm ascending, I'm this. You don't want stuck. You don't want, you pointing fingers. And the feminine does it when we walk away, don't we? Right? But now the masculine's feeling froggy like, yeah, well, I'm unlocking the magic within me. Slow down, Jim Shoe. Ooh, yeah. You are. You're striving. You're striving to embrace the energy of peace, as you should. But it's for you. That's for you. That's about you loving you, not you judging her. Okay? I just feel like it's almost like the clear solution he wants to come up with is still something a little bit temporary. Like, I'm going to get another card. I just have a feeling. What is the solution the masculine wants to come up with? Still has to do with, karmic shit. It still has to do with differences. Still has to do with him wanting her to acquiesce to what his way is. And he probably feels like she wants him to do that. No, she's standing up for the standard. He's standing up for shenanigans. He's like, I'm at peace with the fact. This is how he feels. He's at peace, or he's learning to be at peace, or have more peace. He already knows he wants to be with her. And his new bright idea is just do it a little bit my way. Don't be in such a hurry, right, for me to be some perfect person. Let me have my way, and maybe, we'll get to where we're supposed to get. But the reality behind that is it's a smoke screen still. It's still him dragging his feet. See, this is not seeing people for exactly who they are. This is why I told my children, when I teach them how to discipline themselves and to grow and be better, right, as they grow up. I'm like, if you take a clean glass of water and you put in sprinkles of dog poop, does it matter if it's one little sprinkle or a whole chunk? Sorry for using dog poop. But I'm saying that to say it's still too polluted to drink, whether it's a little bit or a lot. If you're doing toxic behavior, if you're still engaged in toxic behavior, the solution is not going to be, let me have my toxic behavior and eventually maybe I won't want it. Listen to me, and I'm going to do a talk about soul connections and twin flame and all of that. It's not even so much that feminines and masculines will separate from each other when one of them refuses to grow to the point that they really know they're supposed to. I mean, it's like my father said, if you don't want to do a thing, you're not going to do it right. So you still trying to put shit in the clean water and shit and expect her to want to drink it. That's 4 cups. That's the offer that you keep offering to this beautiful person, this being that you are with, that you're connected to on the soul level. You keep trying to give her a little bit of the world or a lot of the world or some of the world that you're not ready to let go of. When the reality is not just we can separate, but we should separate. You cannot stay with a toxic twin. You cannot. Or a twin that's in a toxic cycle. You just can't. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. So him, he's impressed by his own progress, that he's zenning out, at least, he knows, he's counting his blessings that he could still be with you. It's like he's counting his blessings that he knows who you are. Right? But his epiphany is that, come on, the clear solution is, I know I'm not ready, but let's get together anyway. No, man. If you're not ready, get ready. So anyway, I think I want to look at overall energy from your ancestors and angels' point of view. What do they have to say to the masculine overall energy? To the masculine about this connection, overall energy. Overall energy for the masculine. Overall energy, for the masculine. The thing about my children have me watching so many different movies. There's a Marvel movie. This is too much. I'm just going to put this as the last thing and then show you these two. Ooh. See, masculine? You have to trust in your instincts, but also to make plans, and then focus on accomplishing them. You have a lot of growing up to do. You have a lot of growth, and it's not shade. It's the truth. You have a lot of growing up to do. So just work on that. Trust your instincts about it. Don't play with it. That's what your angels and ancestors. You have ancestors that were solid husbands. You know? Follow the voice of your soul. Well, first you got to get, ooh, there's my husband showing up. This is my husband. With the ego. Oh, I love him. Shapeshifter is transformation. You have to first tap into your soul. I'm going to talk about it in my talk about soul connections. You have to first tap into it, and then you will be transformed by that awakening, that opening up. And guess what? She's right in there. She's right, like, I'm just telling you from my own experience. She's right in there. And not just your one person, but the collective divine feminine is right in that space of your soul, because you're tied, you're connected to other awakened souls. You know? So anyway, you have shaman, trust in higher forces, knight, be brave and honest, oracle, wait for important information, hermit, retreat and recharge, Shaolin master, be grateful in movement and action, she-wolf, unleash the wild within. Look at all this work you have to do. If you know who your feminine is, or who you believe she is, and you really want like that connection, you want that physical nearness, you want that sexuality, you got a lot of work to do though. You know what I mean? And not that it's not time for that. I don't know. I don't have the cards yet. I'm just saying what is coming up. So you first, like I just saw in the other cards, you have to tap into your soul. You got to do the work of the soul. You got to go within. Spend time by yourself. Even if you're working a job, communicate what you need to communicate to do your work, and then just work. And while you work, there's a meditative energy in work. I learned that in the way I was raised. Be graceful in movement and action. Take some type of martial art. If you're older, like I would love to master Tai Chi. Take it just, yeah. You know, it's just the flow of physical power. But you can lift weights too. And you can get cardio too. And you can have a good diet. Like it looks like the yin and the yang boss. Like this is someone who's so powerful. He is harnessing the power of the twin flame. And he's not even touching it. Like he's not even touching his person. And he's so peaceful that look, nature's coming right up to him and landing on his hand. Like he's just focused on energy. And the energy of the twins is within each twin. The yin and the yang is within us. She is living in you. You are living in her. So anyway, this is getting a little deep. But once you do all of that, yeah, you get to unleash. Probably with your twin, right? But there's work to do. She has work to do. She has work to do. This is the same work she probably needs to do. It's a work of focus and cleansing, purifying, right? Of peace, of coming up with solutions. To me, this is the feminine and the masculine. Okay. Now let's see. How does the masculine see the feminine right now? How does the masculine see the feminine? This is beautiful energy that, you know, the masculine and the feminine, it's about growth. How does the masculine see the feminine right now? Wow. Look at this. How does the masculine see the, ooh, This is a new phase. It really is. Just a little reminder. How does the masculine see the feminine right now? Look at that shit. Oh my God. Okay. Oh. This is beautiful. And I know, listen, this is not the channel for regular, well, it is sometimes for regular readings, but ooh, see, this is what it's time for. It's time for both of you to let go of stressing about being together and just breathe. You are both showing up. Masculine and feminine, both showing up. Here's yin and yang right there together. I don't know if I've ever seen that in one row of cards. I don't think I have. This is powerful because this is what you were both stuck in. You both have abandonment issues. You're not twins and can't relate to each other. No. You both have abandonment issues. However, God has his hand on this. He has his hand on both of you. Most likely, both of you have been having dreams about each other, about exactly where each other is. So even if masculine senses that there's something confining and stuck in the feminine, it's probably true in some way, and the feminine is probably sensing that the masculine is still, got some shenanigans going on, same old thing. But what you're both missing that hasn't changed is that you're looking at each other with judgment in those things and not seeing the growth. It's like you're not feeling each other's soul. But God got that. See, look at this. He's elevating both of you above your issues, above your shadow side. He's going to grow you above that. He is. Through your own self-love, through your making your life happier. Because until you do that work, and all this work, Oracle, some of you masculines have started purchasing oracle cards and tarot cards for yourself. Some of you are learning how to have incense burning or aromatherapy so you can chant and pray and you feel enlightened because the scent is cleansing. Like sage is very cleansing. That's why it's so good for cleansing, right? And then you're just going to focus on come on, look at these cards, man. This is a new phase for the masculine and the feminine. Look at this. You're both going within. That's so powerful, right? So what you're not together yet, that's not the main thing. It's not. It's not. You are muses for each other, but it's not to be codependent. Even if it's your specific destiny, and it's not everyone's, to be married, to be in a relationship, to be together physically, that's not the only thing this is about. So what's so funny? What's so funny is the masculine is thinking and feeling about the feminine as he's thinking and feeling about himself, I feel like. And he's going to send the feminine a message just about that. It's like he remember the card, the signs are already with you. It's like he already knows whatever he's going through, she's going through too. He's going to call her and tell her that. His dreams might be a little more progressive than the feminine's in that he may be dreaming that she's growing just like him. That they are actually, it may just be really sinking in that you all are so synced up. Man. All right. So this is beautiful. Like, I've never seen that before. Okay. What is the masculine feeling about? Well, no, what is he thinking about her? What is he thinking about her? So that might be more overall energy because the feminine and the masculine came out, right? So that's about you're both on the same page. You're both lightening up your load. You're both letting God lead, letting God guide you, right, into higher realms of energy and understanding. How does he think about the feminine? How does the masculine think? Ten of Swords came out. Lord. Ooh. How does the masculine think about the feminine? Oh my God. Wow, I just thought that. That's crazy. How does the masculine think about the feminine? Yeah. There's a new phase coming through. This is, didn't I just say new? Yeah. So, masculine, new bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is the energy that both of you need to clear out. That heartbreak, that disappointment, that something didn't work in the past, or you have to forgive yourself and others and free yourself, take time to heal from great sadness, maybe from being connected to a false twin and really missing your real twin, getting ready to go on a new path to meet each other, to finally come together, to call each other in with the Justice card, okay? Ooh. But yeah, bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. This is, because this is all cleansing energy. What are you cleansing? You're both cleansing heartbreak. Even though the feminine feels like she was the only one heartbroken, I just learned this. Let me tell you something about soul connections. You cannot be connected to someone else's soul and they're not connected to your soul. So the selfishness that the masculine has outwardly shown, the feminine shows too in more subtle ways. We mirror. We mirror. This is why it does not pay. I mean, it does not serve us to be in tarot readings venting and angry about a person who may or may not be our twin, our absolute twin, but there's a soul connection there. And if you felt it, he felt it too, whether he said so or not. And your heartbreak, he also had a heartbreak too. This is the masculine card. You know? And also, he also probably recently or is going through a heartbreak from someone else. If you're on his mind, and you are, if he already knows who you are, whoever else he's been involved with, he has a heart. He's heartbroken that he knows that that's being let go of. He's going on a new path away from that person. Just like he was heartbroken when you first walked away from him. So he has the Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands in reverse. Balance, Emperor, Renewal, Page of Wands. Baby. So, why did I say baby like that? Let me push this over here. So it looks like he's had a really bad ending with someone. And she cut him off. Like, this could have been his ultimate lover. Or this is you. And it ended, you all had some type of ending by you cutting him off sexually. Or telling him you never want to have sex with him if you all never had sex. Or that you never want to have sex with him again. Or you don't want to deal with him, or you don't love him, something. That ended badly for him. He feels like that ended badly for you too, but of course he's seeing his side. But it ended badly for a reason. It was an ego death for a reason, because how do I know it's he? This is how he thinks about you. He feels like you deserve this in order for you to become the divine masculine you're supposed to be, by balancing out your need for intimacy, or for okay. Ooh. Oh Lord. This is an ending. He has to challenge, if he wants his feminine, the feminine either told him that he will never have her as long as he is addicted, or having so many thoughts, so many loose women, just anybody that'll give him some. Because he's supposed to balance out his energy, his weaknesses, his addictions, so he can become what he is destined to be, who he is on the soul level, which is the emperor, which is divine masculine. Balancing that out. The reason for the orphan card up here for the masculine and the feminine is two different things. The feminine feels this way because the masculine is always dabbling with other women, and she can feel that, sometimes even falling in love with them. The masculine feels this way because he does, out of all the women he's had, he doesn't have her. And that hurts him. But he has work to do. That's the work. That's what he sees that she orchestrated by leaving him alone, pulling back her energy, her passion for him. Like he feels like she doesn't have a passion for him anymore. It's almost like she doesn't want him, is how he feels, which leads to his heartbreak, right? 10 of Swords, making him feel like he's not good enough somehow. It's not about that. He wants to renew. He knows this is a destined thing, and there's some kind of exciting new endeavor that he wants. Like he wants you all to take part in something together, but it's not coming through in like a 3 of Pentacles or a 10 of Pentacles. You know what I mean? It's coming through in an immature energy still. Like it's like the very minimum of a collaboration. Again. Clean a glass of water, little flecks of, it's like, come on. Come harder. Isn't that what Beyonce said? Come harder. You're divine masculine. Let's get another row of cards for the divine masculine. What are his feelings for divine feminine? Let's go there. Nope. That's not his feelings. What are the divine masculines feeling for the divine feminine? Excuse me. Divine masculine's feelings for the divine feminine. Divine masculine's feelings for divine feminine. Line of fire. Divine masculine feelings for divine feminine. Divine masculine's feelings for divine feminine. Ooh, wow. Wow. Okay. New bottom of the deck. Yes. Look at this. New bottom of the deck is the freaking Unity and the World card. Look at that. And I'm going to show you how that resonates with the other cards that came out. Crazy. So divine masculine, in your feelings for divine feminine, you have the 6 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, Three of Cups, Magician, the Empress, and the Chariot. Like, he is not playing games with y'all. He is not. He's like, you about to be with me. What you mean? I'm not, no, you about to be with me. That's how he feels. He's like, no, our success is that we are together. We're going to have a wedding. We're coming together. It's going to be a celebration. It's going to work out. I'm manifesting this shit. What's crazy is the balancing card up here with him balancing out his shenanigans and all that for this judgment, right, is almost the same as this. His thoughts about you is the same as his feelings about you. He wants this together. Whatever you've been doing, feminine, loving yourself, knowing yourself, honoring yourself, whatever it is, it's working. Like, it's working. We can't be stalkers and expect, in the name of, I love God and God loves me and he made a masculine for me, and if I can't have him, I'm just going to watch him. No. Look at this. But it's coming at the right time. There's a timing to it. But when he comes, he's coming like brand new. Like, he is not coming in a rickety old jalopy. He's not coming looking like Old Man River. He's coming like brand new. And he knows who he's coming for. He's coming for you. He's coming for us. He sees didn't I start this out? Third card out was the signs are with you already. He already knows who you are. He's coming for you. He is coming for you. That's so beautiful. What does Divine say about... What does Divine know that masculine might not know? What does Divine know about this connection that the masculine might not know? What does the Divine know? First of all, in the Divine energy, it's a lot of blue, like navy blue. That's like a color of royalty. It's almost like purplish blue. It's a color of royalty. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. Like Sagittarius, Aries, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, Cancer is showing up for this reading. What does Divine know about this connection? About his part of this connection. What does Divine know about the masculine's feelings for the feminine? What does Divine know? Ooh, come on. He knows that this man does not want to let it out. Like, he holds it very deep inside. He don't like to let it out. He don't like to let it show. He does not. But he's learning a lot from his own past. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Lord. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands, King of Swords, the Lovers, and Strength, baby, and balance again. What does he know? And that's coming out of the Seven of Cups. He is letting go of the confusion. Let me tell you why. This is crazy, remarkable, amazing. All right. Let me tell you something. Because he does, and they all do, regardless of the sign. Like, literally, regardless of the sign, the masculine is usually in a very remote King of Swords, King of Cups. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to reveal it all. He's working so hard. He's working so hard to be this emperor. And the emperor is an Aries Not that all emperors are Aries, but just that he's coming out as the King of Swords and the Lovers, which are both air signs. It's that emotionally detached, like he's taking back people being able to manipulate him, putting boundaries up from the things that don't serve him to preserve himself for you. I'm telling you, he's coming for union, and he's using every bit of strength to do it. We already saw he's balancing out right here. Divine said he is doing it. He is doing it. Damn. We got to stop being so impatient. You know, a lot of the times when we're like, is that my masculine? Is that my masculine? That squirrel is just like him being promiscuous with multiple people and being in that same energy, squirrel, but it's just a fuck, or just, you know what I mean? It's just a conquest. For the feminist, like, I just want my love. I want myself. I want that comfort. I just want my home. He's looking for something too, but because he's not with you, he's placating himself with the comfort of sex. It's not against you. It's the comfort of it. It is. And it's the fun of it. And it's, you know, he thinks he's so good. I mean, you know. But I'm saying that's a part of it. You mirror each other for a reason. All right? So the Divine deck came out with the Princess of Wands, Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, which he likes to criticize us for having. But the Hermit's right here with him. Life experience, Three of Swords again. Heartbreak, Seven of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is telling him to have patience and don't worry. Take a rest, hermit mode. Plan your next step. We saw that up here, plan and focus. You know, focus on your money, build it up. So that when it's time for the Wheel of Fortune to turn in your favor towards your feminine, you're ready on all fronts. You're ready spiritually. You're ready when it comes to your self-control. You're ready when it comes to money. You're ready when it comes to growth. You're ready. So just looking at, let me say this about the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Like anybody that cut their masculine off sexually. There's this rapper, his name is Kevin Gates. And him and his wife are separated, but he had his awakening with her. They were married. They were together, living together like 13 years, and he's still growing, even though he's been out here in the streets, you know, having lovers or girlfriends. He glows so bright. He doesn't put anybody above her. Do you hear me? It's like this is real life in human beings. This is really happening. If you are truly a divine feminine, this is happening in your life. If you really are a true divine masculine, this is happening in your life. Don't give up. Don't give up. Just the fact that divine knows, he knows what kind, like the Queen of Wands in reverse, he knows that Queen of Wands was a young Queen of Wands, like just wanted to play and have fun. Like it was nothing but shenanigans all day long. Time to go, time to do this, let's do this, right? But you want the masculine, this is what God is pulling you to, because this is about higher, God wants you to have the partnership you came to this realm determined to have. You said, you vowed you were going to find each other. That's just it. Your souls vowed. I don't care, as romantic as it can. I don't care how long we have to live. I'm gonna find you. We're going to find each other. We're going to partner up. We're going to collaborate. You know, from small projects to grand projects. And he's he's thinking over his entire life of partners and looking for the soul connection. I'm going to do a talk on the soul connection, on different soul connections. He's looking for the ones where there was a soul connection, and which one broke his heart the most. Which one does he regret losing the most? Like, which one would he hate to lose if he left this world? Which one was his partner? Like, they are the same on the soul level. Which one? He's trying to figure it out. And he's determined to be patient and know for sure. Look at him. It's like whatever he's doing, he's thinking. He's really in deep thought about it. Because when the Wheel of Fortune comes, he's going in the exact right direction. He does not want another Wheel of Fortune time because he's done this in the past. Let me get a card. Why does he want the Wheel of Fortune? Why does he want to get it right with the Wheel of Fortune? What mistakes has he made? Like rookie mistakes, right? Not having enough money still, not having his money where it should be. What other things have kept him, moving too fast, sexually, with the passion? What else has gotten in the way of him doing it the right way with the right person and all of that? Giving up happy connections, some of which you had a child with, or you had a child with someone, but it still didn't work out, because what wouldn't work out for most women that you were, involved with, who were spiritual, may have been feminines, is not going to also work out with your feminine, with your true feminine. So he wants to get it right. He's studying all of this. Clarify the Princess of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Something ended with a young Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone with those elements in their chart. Someone that was younger than you. You all wanted to be partners and it ended badly with the Ten of Swords. See, Divine knows all your business. She's now single but still making money. Like, ooh, and you still her masculine. What? Or she found her true masculine. Okay, you thought that was your feminine, but she actually found her real masculine. So that was a false twin, but it's still, you learned a lot. Like all of this is what he's looking at. This is what he's looking at. He's really studying. And I'm sorry this isn't all about you, feminine. He's growing. This is hermit mode. You got all this growing energy. He's also looking back to see if that one person was his feminine. Was she his feminine? Was this young fire sign his feminine? Or did she find her true feminine? Okay, you coming out or not? Come on. Come on, Divine. I just want to know. Bless me, God. Okay. Well, see, the masculines are all challenged with their ego. Sometimes the feminines too, but mostly it's the masculine, because he doesn't want to give up control of how he does whatever he does, right? But this person, whoever it was from your past, whoever this Princess of Wands is, she's getting married. She's getting married. And she met her true person. I don't know. It's like she had the illusion of being trapped with you. And then she went into this big, she might have put a lot out on on social media that was a stab at you, and now she's getting married, or she wants to get married. It could be that this is your person. I don't know. It can't just be one. I mean, everybody can't have a young fire sign feminine. Why is this so specific, though? Let me put this down and look at these cards and give you some more. This is a lot. It could have been that in the past, when you were younger, okay, maybe that's what it is. Now that I'm spreading them out, it's a whole story. Oh, Lord. Okay. When you were younger, even if it was just a few years younger, whatever it was, she might have been young in the connection with you, in the energy of the soul with you. But it ended badly, and she chose to go and just be single. Masculine, you had to shed your ego, or at least grow so that it can diminish some, in order to be with her. Because this is all about unity. This is what you want. These are your feelings. So you're remembering this. Okay. Oh, Lord. Some of you may have children, 2 sons with your feminine. Some of you have 2 daughters, even though it says prince. Some of you have 2 daughters, or your feminine has 2 daughters or 2 sons. But this is someone that makes you very happy. And you feel like, see, look at how these young people are practicing their gifts, right? Practicing writing, practicing using a wand, practicing their gifts. Here he's showing up and saying, I can show them how to master it. So that, everybody knows their name. But it's the ultimate accomplishment. It's the ultimate experience and happiness and work. But he knows he has to wait. Didn't we just see that? Being patient. 7 of Pentacles, instead of rushing in. In his energy, he wants to rush in and make the wheel of fortune turn. In what he's learning to do, he knows he has to wait for the wheel of fortune to turn. Instead of rushing in and wrecking the cart, turning over the cart, right? You want to get it right. So some of you, this was someone you knew when you were younger. If you're anywhere over, if you're anywhere over 29, right? For others of you, and even if you were 25 and you're remembering someone you went to high school with, whatever it is, it doesn't matter the age. It could be any age. It could be over 40, over 50, over 60. It really can. Please don't let people tell you there's nobody checking for a 60-year-old. This has to do with the soul. And if your true twin is on a worldly vibe the rest of his life, it happens that way. Sometimes we're separated for lifetimes. And I did a fast maybe 6 months ago, maybe 4 months ago. I did an 11-day fast, and I did readings during that time. And in one of the readings, it just came through me that if your twin refuses to grow and knows who you are, has awakened to at least, the knowledge of who you are, you can withhold yourself from him until he just really, in some lifetime in the future, can't do without you. It's just regardless of what circumstances he's born under, regardless of what conditions he suffers, that lifetime, it's like he wants to find you as young as he can find you and spend a lifetime with you. Like It's the same principle of our walking away in the 3D. It's like a walking away for a while, maybe even for lifetimes. Some of us have already experienced that, and that's probably why they've come into union so swiftly or in this lifetime already. Some of us are still going to be in separation, and we shouldn't grieve. Some of us are so independent and making our journey about ourselves because we have not either we feel like our true twin is a false twin, or we've only met a false twin and we haven't met our true twin, and so we're just like, okay, maybe it's not destined for this lifetime. It's not going to be the same for everybody. It's not. It's not. Divine feminine is not equated to the divine stalker, like divine codependency, like divine piner. It's not. We're more powerful than that. And that doesn't call him in anyways. And for all we know, it was us in past lifetimes keeping the connection from happening. It's a deep thing. It's a deep thing, but there are other adventures to have. There are other souls to connect with. It's an adventure. It's so deep and so rewarding to connect with souls. But anyway, this is a man with a plan. Regardless of if this shows that your masculine, like you cut him off, you're a grown woman. He has a almost disgustingly young true feminine that he's the emperor to. Even if that's you, but this is your emperor. Something tells me there's some misunderstanding here. It's like your emperor is doing the same work that this other emperor is, but you were stuck on the wrong person. Just like they were stuck on the wrong person, which was you. And now, just like your true emperor is balancing out for you, this is more than one emperor. Here's this other emperor balancing out for this young person, this young fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Like, this is some shit. And the emperor in this case, there may be two people pursuing her that are also young. That's what this could be. But one of them, it could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. However it works out, or an Aries. Real strong on the Aries with the ego and the emperor. Goddamn. And it could be someone with all these elements in their chart, Let's see. What else can I pull? Let me get some life purpose cards. What, in order to balance out, what type of activities is the masculine engaging in? What is the masculine engaging in for peace and to elevate his energy? Remembering exactly what he wants, praying about it, doing affirmations for it, making it his top priority. What else is he doing for this union? What else is the masculine doing to elevate? Yeah. Learning how to draw or getting back into artistry. Things that he loves to do. Making himself happy. Like, what else is he doing to grow his energy? What'd I say? Even becoming a great artist. Even becoming known for his artistry. And trusting more. That God has this. This is a higher power than just himself. Trusting in that. In his feelings and the dreams and what's guiding him on this path. Even on a new career path. Some of them are starting to teach. Have a YouTube channel where they're teaching about this journey. Now, I've seen a lot more masculine tarot readers, okay? One more card. Writing about it from the male perspective. See? Man. This is some deep stuff. He's busy. He's growing spiritually. They are being guided to do multiple things along the. Have you seen Twinflame artwork? I have. What if you met someone whose heart desires, like they were just open-hearted and they shared everything they want to do and be, and how they were inspired by their feminine and they have dreams about her, and I'm serious. They are on the path, basically. They are on the path and cleaning up their diet. Some of them are doctors, or they work in the medical field, and they have a gift for healing people. But now they're like switching from chemical medicine to teaching people how to heal with the food that they eat. They're a healer like that. Just amazing, like seeking freedom in everything they do. They just want to be free. They don't want anymore to be like having to contrive contrive some feelings for a person that they were running pockets on, or not able to be their full self because someone just wants them to be a house husband and to control that they don't cheat on them, and all these things that they have experienced in their lifetime because of the dark path they were on, right? They were stuck on. Okay. Show me the divine masculine. He's falling in love with the truth. He knows how honest you are. Like, this is Mary. Look at that. He feels like you are the truth. His third eye is opening. He feels like he is coming more in alignment with you. Yeah. He sees you as so wise, so beautiful, but so wise. Like, he admires you so much. And he wants to learn as much as he can. Because that's another way he wants to, connect with you. He sees himself in you. Like he sees you almost like an angel. And I've said this before, he's starting to feel like he's an angel too. From the soul level. Like that's what he's supposed to have been all along. Just in his being. Is that strength card? He is using a lot of strength to do all of this. To resist this world. He is using a lot of his strength. He is. And he's releasing a lot of people. A lot of behaviors. He is. And it's not about is he going to be here tomorrow? Can he be here on Wednesday? Because I've been waiting for 15 years. And he's been married. Well, if you've been waiting for a married man for 15 years, you might not be a divine feminine. And that may not be a divine masculine. Now, I'm not saying it's not. Some people have that reality. I don't have that reality. I don't wait on I've never dealt with a married man. Never, ever, never. Ever. So even if my person, my masculine, was or is married, that is none of my business and nothing I'm going to get involved in. You should go to the channel, Twin Flames Unite. It's a beautiful couple, and their journey was like that. He used to be married. She didn't mess with him. She did not fuck with him, talk to him, nothing. She went out and lived her life and had a good time. And they happened to bump into each other after he became divorced one day, years later. He didn't meet her, fall in love, and then divorce his wife and jump into somewhere. It was not. No, I'm telling you, you need to expose yourself to more twin flames. And really, because it's not for the weak-hearted, nor the weak of, I don't know. It's not for the weak. He's having more trust, though. He has so much trust in this journey. He's having more trust in himself. centering himself, surrendering. Okay? Look at this. Spiritual growth. There's a windfall coming of blessings to him. That's coming. He feels like it's coming to you too, feminine. It's the end of a whole era of his life. And he's just going into a brand new reality. This is so beautiful. Healing from his past. See, when life experience comes out, it comes out for a reason. I have not read this particular reading, and I've read it a few times, where it's like this, I can't even say progressive, but this much growth for the masculine. This is the masculine. Do you all realize that? I hope you get it. He's healing from the past, from all the mistakes he's made that's led him to unnecessary heartbreak. He's having realizations and epiphanies about it all. His whole life experiences. He's changing his body. He's working out. He's eating good. He's cleansing. Like he's going to end up like glowing. He's working on his grief if he was abused when he was young. If he's always been like verbally abused by women, whatever it is, he's like healing that. He's doing his grief work. He might even be going to counseling. Some of them are still taking care of a parent, parental care of a mother or a father. And that's weighing heavy. He may be emotional because maybe his parent is dying. Okay? But this is your reading. Let me know in the comments how this resonates. If this even sounds a bit like your person. And I'm sure you know some of what they're going through. So let me know. I would love to get feedback. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Peace.